Alright, so this is the blanket that we're going to be making today. Alright, so for our base color, I'm going to start out, I'm just going to show you a little sample of how to make it. Alright, so first off, I'm going to chain 15. Alright, so first off, to start the row, we're going to single crochet into the second stitch from hook. And we're just going to single crochet every chain across this row. Alright, so that is what your first row should look like. And then we're going to go ahead and swap colors. So we're just going to end that off and pull it through. We're going to turn our work. And we're going to join the brown. Alright, so to join the brown, we're going to go through the first stitch, yarn over, pull it through, then pull it through the loop on our hook. Then we're going to chain 3. Alright, now we are going to double crochet in the second stitch. Chain 2 and double crochet back in that same hole. Now we're going to skip 1 stitch and double crochet into the second one. Chain 1, chain 2, go back into that same stitch. We're going to skip stitch, double crochet to the second one. We're going to chain 2 and double crochet back into that same hole. Alright, so we're just going to keep on repeating this. We're going to skip a stitch, double crochet, chain 2, double crochet back into that same hole. Alright, so the last end part, we're just going to stick 1 double crochet into the last stitch, and we're going to change colors. And then loop it through, and we're going to turn our work. Alright, so joining next color, I'm going to make a slip knot. And we're going to go through the first stitch and join with the slip stitch. Alright, now we're going to double crochet 5 into this loop right here where there's the chain 2 at the top. We're going to do 5 double crochets. Alright, then we are going to single crochet into this next loop. Then we're going to double crochet 5 into this V with the 2 chains at the top. Put 5 double crochets in there. We're just going to keep on repeating this to the end of the row. And then our single crochet in this hole. And then 5 double crochets in this next hole. Alright, so ending off, we're going to put 1 single crochet in this last loop right here. Alright, and then we're going to cut that color off. And we're going to turn our work. Alright, so joining the brown color again. I'm going to make a slip knot. We're going to go into this single crochet that we last did. We're going to join it, pull it through. Alright, then we're going to chain 3. Alright, then double crochet at the top of this shell to be the 3rd stitch. I'm going to double crochet into that. Alright, then we're going to chain 2. And then double crochet back into that same stitch. Alright, now for this stitch, instead of just doing regular double crochet, we're going to do the treble stitch. So we yarn over 2 times, go into that single crochet, pull it through, yarn over, pull it through 2, yarn over, pull it through 2, yarn over, pull it through 2. Alright, then we're going to double crochet on the top of the shell, and then chain 2, then double crochet back into that same hole, and then we're going to do the triple stitch, yarn over twice, go into the single crochet, pull it through 2, yarn over, pull it through 2. Alright, then we're going to double crochet on top of the next shell, chain 2, and double crochet back into that same stitch. Then we're going to do the triple stitch, alright, so just keep on repeating that to the end of the row. Alright, so ending off, we're going to end off with the triple stitch into the last stitch of the blue. End it off with a triple stitch. Alright, then cut your yarn. We're going to go on to the next color. Alright, so this is going to be another shell row. So we're going to join it with a slip stitch. And we're going to double crochet 5 into this loop right here with the 2 chains at the top. Alright, then we're going to single crochet into the next loop, and then 5 double crochets, alright, then single crochet, Alright, so we're going to single crochet at the top of the treble stitch instead of going to the whole loop. We're going to go on top of the treble. Then double crochet 5. Alright, so ending off, we're just going to put a single crochet in this loop right here. And now we're going to switch colors. So we're going to cut the yarn, slip it through, and we're going to go on to brown. Alright, to make you a slip knot, we're going to join it the last stitch of the red with the slip knot. Alright, then we're going to chain 3 and double crochet at the top of the shell, which is going to be the middle stitch. Then chain 2 and double crochet back into that same hole. Alright, now for our triple stitch. Alright, so ending off with our triple stitch, we're going to go into the last stitch of the red, and then we're going to end it off right there and slip it through. Alright, so you keep on repeating those rows until you're done with it, whatever project you're making, and then for the last row you want to end off with the brown color, and then we're going to come back with our colored yarn. We're going to join it with our slip knot. Alright, so all we're going to do is we're just going to single crochet every stitch across the row. Alright, in the last stitch, we're just going to slip into this loop. And we're going to cut our yarn and loop it through. Alright, so that is how you finish the top border for that. And then you're going to be left with a lot of little yarn pieces. You can tie them off into tassels, or you can weave them in if you have time for that, because there's going to be a lot of little extra pieces.